Welcome back to the channel. And if this is your first time, appreciate you. Let's talk T. Let's talk the T app, what it was, what it is, and where it's going. But before we get into all that, and this is going to be a bit longer one, so if you like that, congratulations, you're in store. This will probably be the longest one we've done. Consider subscription. 94% of you have not subscribed. For those that have, I really appreciate it. We're doing that slow march to 1,000. It's not the goal, it's just a milestone. All right, let's do this.
Look at this.
Oh, perfect. Oh my God.
Isn't it great?
Chris.
I know, it's my dream.
I have goosebumps everywhere. This is.
So the T app, right? It's basically, you can take a screenshot of whomever, right? And as long as you have access to someone's social media, screenshots are plenty. So say you're dating someone, say for woman's dating a man, and hey, I want to know if he's dating someone else, or I want to know if he has red flags. This is what the original purpose was. It was a way to keep women safe because we're not doing that. We're not the protectors. So they take it upon themselves. Let me see what red flags I can learn. If I put his information out there or his face, other women can go on and comment what his red flags are. Red flags like that can range from his demeanor. He's manipulative. He talks, he moves like this. He has a girlfriend. He has a family. He has kids. He has an STD. All these things are anything is fair. So there are some, areas for green flags, but given humanity's negativity bias, I guess you can probably guess which ones are going to be the things that populate, right? No one's putting someone on app because, hey, this guy I'm talking to is really great, and I hope you never know about it.
I just got accepted into the T app. And let me tell you, I don't even have to post anyone in here that I want to see. I got it this morning. This morning. I scrolled for a little bit. I saw, I don't even want to. The amount of men that I have seen that I know. Sick. It's so sick. It's so sick. It doesn't even. I found.
So the process, you apply, and it's only for women. You apply to the T app, and there's a verification process where you would send in maybe like a photo of your face and your driver's license. They want to verify that you're a woman, so you're actually giving proper information. Seems fair, seems on the up and up, right? So now the process of you putting a man's photo there's none, right? So it's just, hey, this is someone that I'm interested in, or this is someone I've dated. There is no verification that you actually have a relationship with this person. None whatsoever. There is also is no verification that that person did what you said they did, right? Because you can put it on there and say, he manipulated me. He was cheap. He was this, and this.
This T app is the reason I will be single. This T app is the reason I stay to myself and I stay single. The anxiety of not even talking to someone but downloading the app is insane. I don't even talk to anyone, but I had so much anxiety going through and reading the stuff. Oh my. Ladies, remember to love yourself. Remember to choose the things I am reading. Okay? The things I am reading are insane. Ladies, remember your standards. Don't take all of this as a lesson. Everything on that T app, please. This should help you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what to say.
So, it's like a slow car crash, right? We all can't help but to stare and look, even if you're not dating someone. You're in the mix. You want to see what's happening, what type of men are in your area because it's location based, right? So you can do it from wherever you are, New York, Detroit, Orlando, Dallas, wherever, right? It's those men in the area. So instead of you getting on Hinge, Tinder, Bumble, or any other dating apps, you can just get on this to see who has populated in your area. And women are finding good reason, right, to be weirded out, freaked out, or just simply judgmental because the app is being used for people saying, I'm looking for information about someone I'm interested in or I'm currently dating, right? So the quality of the people on the app was determined by who puts them on there. It's not just something a man signs up for. Remember, he can't do that.
Just putting it out there, if you're a girl and you're showing men the T app, I just want you to know that you are the ultimate pick me, and you're definitely a weirdo for that, because not only are you putting other women in danger, the fact that you're doing it for cool points is even worse.
So, we like schisms, right? We like civil wars, right? So there's some people like that have access because again, there's a waiting period that they have to go through the system to verify whom you're actually a woman. So some women with access are showing other men, right, for various reasons. Well, hey, listen, you're on the T app. This is what they're saying, right? These are things about you. It could be a way of, pressuring someone that you're talking to, or just being honest and saying, hey, this app says you've done these things. So in the timeline, men became aware, hey, there's an app out here where they're talking about us. So some men are getting access to it and seeing what is being basically said about them.
Motherfuckers keep texting me talking about some, I see you on the T app, you across the T app. What the fuck is the T app? And then y'all so fucking messy because how the fuck my business all on the app and I can't go on there and see it because I'm a fucking boy. So I can't go on this app just because I'm a boy to see what the fuck a group of bitches talking about me for? Like, y'all gotta stop playing, bro. This shit is getting out of hand. Then my mans called me early in the morning talking about a bitch put him on the T-app, talking about he went to her house when she was asleep. He stole her shit. I'm like, damn, I wonder what they saying about me on that bitch. And we can't defend ourselves even if we want to, because we fucking boys. That's fucked up.
So again, this is what it was supposed to protect you from, right? If someone is legitimately going to your house in the middle of the night stealing stuff from you, you would want to protect the next woman that potentially could end up in a similar or worse scenario, right? This is what it's for. The good idea behind it, this is what it is, right?
Oh shit, man, they got me on the TF. Dean went back and forth since March. Things have been going well, blah blah blah. He just pretty secretive with his phone, but I fuck with him. I just want to know the T. Bitch, you should have asked me. I would have just told you myself. The picture this bitch chose. This shit is from 2021 of my tag photos, bro. I wouldn't even show this shit to my mother. 23 green flags, 20 red flags, 29 comments. We gonna see what they talking about. All right, first comment. He's easy. Emphasis on easy. If I'm easy, what does that make you? All right, second comment. Are you actually attracted to that? It's funny. I can't even be mad at that. 36 likes. Attraction is subjective. I think I'm handsome, so that's all that matters. But I already fuck with dark skin joints, brown skin joints, light skin joints, Asian joints, white joints, Hispanic joints. So I think I'm doing cool in that department. He's funny as fuck, but that's all he's good for. Easy as fuck. Not a complete eyesore, but he's champ. This is my favorite comment. Maybe I am a little champ. I'm myself on the internet, so who knows. But go ahead, check out my YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Look at all the comments, likes, and views. People be fucking with me. When I'm in person, too, they fuck with me heavy. So I don't know. I can't tell that I'm champ. Don't worry, I got a couple good comments in there. He said I've been around him and he's a really cool person. He seems really genuine. Y'all are haters. Each is cool as fuck. He's actually a really good guy. Don't listen to these bitches. He's cool. I went to high school with him. Nothing bad to say. He's very funny. Y'all are attracted to anything. Damn, bitch, why you gotta ruin? All right, next page. He's honestly a good guy and he's actually funny and respectful. He's cool. Known him since middle school. Not creepy as far as I know. Champ. But I mean, only because he's not a street nigga. If you're into that type of thing, whatever. He's so cool. I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm not even mad at it. It's kind of funny to me. But truthfully, like, anywhere I go, niggas and women fuck with me. So maybe I am champion hit, but damn.
So this is, it's a great attitude to have finding yourself on the T app. There's good, there's positive, there's negative things about you that, okay, if that's your record, that's your record. But again, what the thing to pay attention to here is he has no way of, rebutting any of that was said. It's basically an accusation thrown out there and it sticks. There's no review process. There's no, let me get in touch with this man to see what's his side of it. So whatever someone says, it's fine. It's gospel. It's the law.
We need more apps like T. I think T or apps like it could change society as a whole. I think we would start to see the comeback a real gentleman, a real yearners, a real lovers, because y'all tea is getting clocked. We need.
So what we're asking for here, right, is really just accountability. That you are who you say you are, and you're not hiding anything from someone potentially, right? And this is again putting the onus on men, saying that it's the problems in relationships are due to men. Therefore, if we can find a way to hold them accountable, then all the problems will be solved. And I think that in theory it's not even a good theory, right? It's while you're trying to hold the men accountable, you're not taking anything that you do into account. So naturally, there is, you know, a male version of this app, and I think there's a couple different that sprouted up, and one of them was called, I think, T-Born, and where men were combating a lot of stuff that was being said about them, and in doing it in typical male fashion, in the same, not even that, I would call it the same spirit, but doxing, right? This is what we're doing. We're doxing individuals. We're putting their information out there. So men were saying, "Yeah, I've got receipts. I've got receipts. Here's this receipt. This we ran a train on this one, this one, this one. So she's saying this, but this is what it is." So what people start to notice is like, you're asking or you're complaining on the T app about men that look like they would do you dirty. He looks like that, from the neck tattoos, from the from the money on the money sleeve, all these things. So, but this is who you're interested in, right? It's became a two-way thing where you start telling on yourself.
Okay, I know us as women, okay, we can be grimy. Don't mind me, I just woke up and I'm getting blasted with this. But are y'all really in this T app lying? Okay? Like lying to get somebody else's man? Because of course I like being in messy TikTok. Just not part of it. And I see that there's the T app, which I absolutely love. I have the T app, okay? Because I'm fucking nosy. And the T app was initially set up for people that have been DV'd or SA'd and stuff like that. So people know who does these things, right? Then it went to like telling about how they have small tweeters and stuff like that, and that they have STDs and stuff. Well, I understood all that. I really did. But when you started lying, okay, like, why are you lying like that? Like, dead ass, that's not cool. Because I saw three videos. That's what made me do this video, okay? I saw 3 videos where girls were sitting there going into the T app, okay, lying, okay, saying all this stuff about the man and what that they were with them or whatever, just so the girl would break up with them, okay, just so the girl would break up with them, so they could have a chance to be with the man. Or like, are you that thirsty? Or like, is it that serious? Like, is it that much of a problem? Like, that right there is wrong. So if one of you women that are doing this sees this video, you're wrong, okay? Because you don't have to lie. I can understand giving out everything else, but don't lie. Don't lie, because that's wrong. That's just dead ass wrong. And if you
This is the problem with democracy, right? Everyone's voice is heard. Everyone's voice is heard, regardless of the utility of the voice, regardless of the veracity of the voice. Everyone gets a say. So we see some of the worst natures come out in most things, right? In most things, in every facet of life, there's going to be a gamut. There's going to be people that are on either side. They're going to use it for its intended purposes, and then others are going to say, "Well, no, I can use this for nefarious means. It's just a human condition." So what do you do? How do you combat that? Well, you have, checks and balances in these things. That's what one would hope. Or you don't create a platform that simply allows people to say things without there being any way to check it. This is just, a thought. But we see where we are.
Yo, all y'all on that new T app? Every girl's getting leaked.
There was a big data breach. Every woman who put someone's picture up there is cooked. They got all the pictures. So basically, if you put your ID, which you need your ID to put someone's face on there, you're cooked. They got your photo, they got who you put on there, and everybody knows. They even got y'all IDs, bro. They're locked in. This is a dub for the dudes out here. If you seen yourself on that app, you're able to literally see the person's ID and the person's face who put it on there, because there was a data breach. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If your face is on there, bro, go on there right the fuck now. And these look like the people who would be on there. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, but what if it was little kids doing this? And like they put their mom's face and now it's their mom's face on here. Now that would be crazy. For all my guys, bro, hey, we putting out the great news now. Hey, all y'all cheaters out there, all y'all crazy dudes out there, hey, spam up the dubs. Cause y'all life might actually be saved. This T-app is actually getting cooked. And they're going through fire right now. This app might actually get deleted, not even just because of the data breach. Hey, rest in peace, T-app already.
So again, this is now a consequence of the society we live in. You think back to the Netflix had a documentary on that was pretty interesting. The Ashley Madison one where people were doxxed and that information, broke wide. And it was people felt more like it was fitting, right? Especially because it was it was mostly men on there. So here's the reverse, right? Here's the reverse. What's happening that women and for them that were using it to protect others from DV, that's a good idea. And I think something like that sort of exists, but only when you go to the point where, say, you report it to the police, and then that is attached to said person's record, and then their records are searchable for like a small fee, for a nominal fee, right? And this is something I think that became common that women began doing, especially with online dating. Hey, let me just research. Let me do a light research on this guy, see what I can find. So naturally, in the world we live in where everything is doxed, all your information is out there, Freddie, we have this.
All of the women on the T-app have just been doxxed and it is available for everyone to see. Whoever leaked the data also made a searchable map pinpointing each and every last user. Mind you, these are exact locations so people can find out where you live, work, etc. Mind you, if you did not know, the T-app is used only by women to warn other women about men that they have had bad experiences with, or just to find out if someone's cheating, or just T in the name. And there are some men saying that the woman deserved it because of the things that they would talk about in the app, but no one deserves to have their privacy taken and exposed like that. And these men don't realize how dangerous this situation really is. These women have had their IDs and locations leaked to public access, making them more vulnerable for things like human trafficking. But if you are one of the women that has been doxxed, I recommend that you screenshot everything for when you report it to the police, and if you don't have any security, invest in some. I have hope for nothing but the best, and thank you for watching Divine at 9.
So there we are, right? Kind of from the beginning to the end, or the current end, or the current present of the T app, right? And I know it's quick, and I can break down some more of those. You guys just let me know in the comments if that's something you're interested in. But we see what's happening, right? The natural sort of consequence of this. And I'm not going to say that women deserve for this to happen, but there's a cause and effect of joining in some of the noise, especially if you were just doing it for because you wanted to be messy, because you wanted tea, right? You had nothing to report. You weren't even dating anyone. You just decided, let me get on there because I want to be in everyone else's business. I want to be part of the newest thing. Here we are. Again, this is not to say that women shouldn't protect themselves or shouldn't be cautious. You should absolutely do that, right? You should absolutely be as discerning as possible whenever you are going on a date, whenever you're going somewhere new, letting people know where you're going ahead of time. These are just, unfortunately, the new normal steps that should have not even new normal steps, the normal steps that should be taken whenever you're going out to meet a stranger, right? Send your loved ones his photo, where you're going, what time you expect to be done, things like that. Yeah, lightly searching him, see if he has any type of criminal record. Normal behavior. And any man that has issue with that, right? That's why you would immediately know that's the biggest red flag you can find off rip. But for those of us that are partaking in this because we like the drama, we like being messy, And then we like watching people's worlds implode by contributing to it, by writing stuff that we know is not true, or what we see where I saw a lot of, hey, I had a bad experience, or this guy ghosted me, or this guy, this is my ex, this is my ex-husband, this is my ex-boyfriend from 3, 4, 5 years ago. We broke up. I'm still bitter about it. Here's his information. What else is out there about him? Let me say things. Let me put him forward on there. So next time, so now someone else can look and add something, add something, add something, add something. Just so, yeah, because I don't like men. And here's how I show that. So, guys, if you like this type of breakdown, and if you're still here at the end of it, I thank you for the watching this to the end. I really appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one.